We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez,
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes,
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman,
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris,
Rip your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
and our good buddy Mahoney.
Hey, Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your dick's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What is going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, December 10th, 2024, and this is episode number 674 of the Panels on Pages podcast. That's right, 2 weeks in a row. Ha! That's right. Fucking beat that, everyone else. I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
We're here to chew bubblegum and assassinate CEOs. And baby, we all out of bubblegum.
Jose Guzman. What's up, Jose?
Eat our...
What?
You heard the man. Eat it.
consistency.
All right. Fucking anticipate the pregnantest
Put
of
it in your
pauses.
mouth. Put it in your mouth and chew it up.
Just
And
eat it.
And our good buddy Mahoney. What's up, Mahoney?
Free my man Luigi. He didn't do nothing.
What a time.
It's
Just before the shows, just before we started rolling, Mahoney said, the horrors are unrelenting. And you know, fucking way to nail the vibe. You know, like, man.
I told Lee that there'd be more bad stuff sooner or later, and he said, hey, don't say that, because he took it personal, because who among us wouldn't when we tally the list of horrors personally affecting us? But I said, no, generically, the general horrors,
Yeah.
they will be unrelenting.
And we
They
all
are
hope that
everywhere.
our individual horrors, we're hoping they're on the backslide, but there's gonna be broader horrors for the next 4 years at least.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You know, they
just
should
thinking today
expect
about,
the horrors.
What's that?
These CEOs should expect the horrors. They will be at their front door.
I think they do. I think that's why they don't exist on the internet anymore. I think that's why they've all disappeared.
Mercedes Monet went back to Sasha Banks, I think.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna say it's cool, but I can. It's kind of cool.
Oh, it's so fucking cool.
It's kind of cool. Like,
It's amazing.
because look, I don't know this fucking United Health guy personally, but probably not great, right? Like, probably just not great.
Oh, that
Doesn't
fucking
seem like it.
rodent face with the.
And maybe I'm making a broad generalization, which is the thing that I don't like to do, because I don't think that all CEOs are bad people, but probably healthcare CEOs.
Yeah,
are,
I would say
because-
every single healthcare CEO is just a step below the devil.
Yeah, because
From
I
what
think
I
there's-
understand, his major accomplishment was the AI algorithm that helped to deny claims.
Oh,
So
that's
if
pretty
that
cool.
is your major accomplishment, you're a dickhead. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's just, I was thinking as all this stuff was kind of shaken down and whatever, and it's just like, is there a, like, just think about, like, big, broad picture, right? Like, is there a more encompassing evil that man created for man than like for-profit healthcare. Because like
No.
for-profit prisons are the devil, right? But
Right.
for-profit healthcare? Like what the fuck? Like, wow.
Saw a bit earlier.
Make it
was
business. Like what?
It was a story about a woman who got mauled by a bear and like,
Couldn't be me.
tore her fucking scalp off, like shredded her face, just irreparably injured her. And
Yeah, no one's ever had a cool bear attack.
She said the worst thing about it was dealing with the healthcare system.
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell.
Imagine.
Give me the bear any day.
Yeah. Imagine getting your face ripped off by a bear and then having to sit on the phone to dispute charges with your health insurance.
Yeah, I haven't got the bill from my little stay at the hospital for a few days.
Your little vacation, your little grippy sock vacation.
I'm just trying to decide, like, if it's gonna cost, if those 3 days in the hospital are going to cost me more than my all-inclusive week-long trip in a Barbados resort.
Probably.
And I bet it's going to be either way too close or significantly more.
Yeah, it's going to depend if they gave you a Tylenol.
Brother.
If they let you pop a Tylenol, it's like $750.
Brother, you went for an ambulance ride.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're
Yeah. We're going to hit that deductible for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was in there, she was like, what medicines do you take? And I told her my medications. And she's like, oh, you can take those home. We have them here. I'm like, I think I'll take mine.
Yeah.
Like, I already paid for these. I'm going to take these, you fucking sneaky bitch. No. Man. What a time to be alive, y'all. What a fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Out here trying to stay alive, trying to sell fucking furniture on Facebook. What a goddamn nightmare.
You literally just abandoned that story. You just stopped updating us. It was constant couch updates, and then all of a sudden, just cricket.
Yeah.
Then he'd take it.
Much like someone else we know. You got to part 5, and then you just walked away and left us hanging.
Goat said he would take it, and so I deleted the listing, and all those messages dropped away.
Hell yeah.
It was amazing.
And Goat got a free fucking couch out of it.
Damn right. But no, we bought new furniture, we bought new furniture, and they were like, okay, we can bring like part of it, like, the middle of November, but you won't have the couch until like the 11th of December. And so we're like, all right, fine, just fucking bring it all the 11th of December. They're like, cool. And so they called us tonight, and they're like, oh, hey, the couch isn't on the truck. So we'll bring you the couch January 8th. And I got to call them back tomorrow and be like, no, put it on the fucking truck. Like, no, what are you doing?
They tried that same shit when we bought our couch. They were like, we'll give you part of it now and part of it in a couple of months. And I was like, no, I want it all at the same time. Because what if you never bring me the other part of it? I don't want half of my couch to wear down and then the other half later. I want all of my couch at the same time.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. And we didn't get the earlier date to have it all.
Right.
Fucking go rent a U-Haul and bring it. Like, what are you doing? Come on. Fuck out of here. Wait another month. But I will just basically want somebody to come get it, to put it on fucking Facebook. And I've only ever up until now sold like Transformers and shit like that on Facebook. So I was not prepared for the dregs of society that troll Facebook looking for furniture.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. In like fucking 36 hours, I got over 200 messages about this goddamn couch. And most of it was just generic shit, just like the fucking automatic ones that come up, like, is this still available, shit like that, whatever. How you would, expect to open one of these lines of communication. You just hit the fucking bubble and it sends a message. Which, I got a bunch of those, whatever. It's like, hey, they don't know that I got 175 messages. You know what I mean? They just want to see if I got the fucking couch. So fine, no harm, no foul on them, right? It was a lot, and especially like for, when I got discharged from the hospital, the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, there's a crazy super rare interaction between the antibiotics we're putting you on for this and your anxiety medication. So just don't take your anxiety medication for a couple of days." That was the wrong choice. So I was fucking tweaking.
They said, just sit chill for the next couple days. Buddy.
You don't have anything listed on Facebook Marketplace currently, do you?
It's fucking wild. But every so often you get some stuff like, people talking like, "Hey, I live 3 hours away. Can I come get it Saturday?" I'm like, "No, you cannot." So I'm not. Don't drive 3 hours for a couch on Facebook, you fucking freaks. Like, no, it's not worth it. I promise you it's not worth it. One of these lunatics was like, "I assume it's in perfect, new condition." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why it's $300 on Facebook, because perfect new."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's why there's a $2,000 couch on Facebook for $300. It's perfect.
That definitely seemed like a bot to me, I feel.
I don't know. They're all fucking bots.
No, I thought that one sounded the most real of them all.
So
plenty of what's the lowest you'll take? I'm like, dude, hundreds of messages. Hundreds. I'm taking the full price, you fucking dork.
What happened with these couches, Lee? Like, why did you need to get rid of them? Weren't these brand new when you guys moved into the house?
Yeah.
I remember that whole couch saga because you were without couches for a while after moving in, right?
Yeah, because my wife was like, "Let's not move the couch. Let's just not have a couch until the new one comes."
Yeah, because you had the old couches at the old house that smelled like dog.
Yeah. With these couches, guess what? They also smelled like dog because of the dog.
R.I.P. Buster.
But now we don't have a dog anymore.
New fresh couches.
And there's the new couch. No more dog.
That is a temporary situation, let me tell you, because there's no way I make it to my birthday, which is in April. Like, there's no way I make it to my birthday without a fucking dog in the house. There's no way. But the one that we had was this big fucking sectional, so there wasn't a whole lot you could do with it. We bought individual pieces so you can move around and shit.
Oh, right, you had to hide the one piece of the couch during Christmas time.
Also that, yeah. So essentially, this is another one of those Leah's right moments, because when we bought the couch, I'm like, we probably shouldn't get the big sectional, but we did. Just like the other day, my lovely wife is like, "I don't really like the way the bedroom is set up," and then she proceeds to explain to me the way I said we should have set it up in the first place. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I fucking said it. Like, that's why I said we should have done this years ago, because it was the optimum way to do it.
Yeah, but I wanted to live in it for a few years first before I said that you were right.
Yeah. I don't want to move furniture around. I put it the right place the first time. That's why I put it there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, whatever. But now we can. It's fun. The colors are better. It's not brown and shit. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be good. I'm not mad about the new furniture at all.
There are a few things that irk me more than when I do something and then someone will be like, "What do you think we should do about this?" Like, I pick out a paint color, I choose a food to make, I make a decision at work, and then somebody's like, "What do you think we should do?" I'm like, "I don't know. Possibly the thing I already chose to do is what I think we should do." Like, what do you mean, what do I think we should do?
Wild.
Okay, Lee, check this out. I got a brilliant idea.
All right.
When the couch gets there, take some pictures and post a listing on Facebook Marketplace for those couches. So when you're ready to get rid of them, you've already got a bunch of people on the line.
There you go.
They're ready to go.
There you go.
1,200 people hanging out on Red.
Can you imagine if you posted in 2025 your couch for sale, and then 2029 you responded to all the people being like, "Is this still available?" Or like, "Yeah, you interested?"
Yeah.
I think too, it's been 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good run on a couch. It's not bad. But Yeah, and there more than one person was like, my grandma's got dementia and fucking doesn't like walking around and doesn't want to sleep in her bed, so we want her to sleep on the couch. And I'm like, maybe if your grandma's all whacked out on dementia, like maybe you get her a fucking nice couch.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, she doesn't know. She doesn't know what kind of couch she's sleeping on.
It should be 100% perfect in great condition.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
5-year-old couch has just been sitting here in this room untouched.
Get grandma a new couch. She's going to forget she slept on it 5 minutes after she wakes up. Fold up a bunch of towels.
Yeah, every time she remembers, though, it's going to be like, holy shit, you got me a new couch?
But it's just, it's always something, like fucking the other day, I'm in bed. Cole's out doing something. Zoe's at work. Just me and Jax. And fucking, he comes. I'm asleep. I'm in bed asleep. Jax comes running and be like, "Dad." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Did you poop?" And I was like, "I am in bed. What the hell are you talking about, man?" And he says, "There's poop in my toilet in my bathroom, but I didn't do it. Did you do it?" And I'm like, "Fuck. No, dude. You did it. Like, for sure. Just flush it and move on with your life. Like, whatever."
This mystery seems super easy to solve, pal.
Yeah. So just flush it and move on with your life. So I lay it back down. Dad! Like, what? I hear water. Like, okay, just go jiggle the fucking handle until the water stops. Like, what are you doing right now? What's happening here? Oh, God, Dad. Oh, God, Dad. It's overflowing. Oh, God.
Oh.
So I rocket out of bed, and there was just shit water all over the bathroom.
No.
God.
Just dark shit water everywhere. So I'm like, get some fucking towels, fucking let's go, fucking plunge down the nightmare, which, by the way, was his brand, okay? Like, look, the great thing about having kids, you learn their individual shits. It's the real shit. It's the real deal. Like, it was his fucking brand, all right? Absolutely. Down there, and I'm, rolling up towels, and I'm running around, getting Lysol and all this shit, cleaning up whatever, I'm fucking. So I'm on my hands and knees, still in my fucking drawers, right, cleaning this bathroom floor.
Nice.
And then Jax is in the hallway, and he goes, "So who do you think did it?" And I said, "Motherfucker, I know who did it. Who did it? Phantom Shitter, son. We're gonna go with Phantom. You're sticking with Phantom Shitter as the culprit for this problem. Go to your room." He was like, "Oh, it wasn't me, Dad."
Okay, this is your opportunity to every day go shit in his toilet and just leave it there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but then
you got to wake up early, take a shit, and then go back to bed. So he has to wake you up so your alibi sticks.
Fucking
sticks.
These people, these fucking children, you guys. What a time. What a fucking time.
I liked how he kept to his story the whole time. He's like, "Yo, so who the fuck did this?"
Oh yeah, no, like his alibi was for shit, but he was sticking with it. I do kind of respect that. Like it was, your story is not at all believable. But
he was hoping he was going to.
I gotta say, if my dad was awoken from a slumber to on his hands and knees scrub my shit water off of the bathroom floor, I would be like, "Who you think did that? Probably a prowler, right?" I would never admit to that.
Man, we should check the news, see if that's happening in anyone else's homes.
Maybe this is like the new Wet Bandits. What do you think?
You think it was
We got
Luigi?
cameras around here or something? We should get some cameras.
Is anything missing? What do you think? Should we go look around?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be any
You should
signs
really
of
check your
forced
wallet,
entry.
Dad. Yeah, are all the doors locked? Check the windows. They getting in through the window?
Fucking wild.
Yeah,
But
then you really got your story covered, and you got shit shoe prints that go out the window.
Oh my god.
There you go.
And you're like, "Holy shit, Dad." Somebody did come in and do it.
Dad, what I think really happened is we have a Pennywise situation. He came up through the shower drain, clogged the toilet, and then escaped back down through the shower drain.
But suddenly he's speaking like an
Screaming
old-timey
something
lawyer.
about-
He's like, what I do believe happened here is a Pennywise situation.
He said it all
Where did you
floats,
get suspenders
and then
from?
took a big shit.
I do like that his first option wasn't it was an intruder. His first thought was, let me gaslight my father into thinking he took a shit and clogged the toilet. You know, like he thought he would catch you mid-sleep and just be able to convince you that you clogged the fucking toilet.
I mean, at
Fucking
least
inception.
blame
He
Joey.
tried to incept you.
Blame the
Straight up.
boyfriend. You know, like
If
wild.
anyone walked into my room right now and said, dude, did you clog the toilet? I would be like, oh God, did I? or I would just answer, yes. Always. No, that's not true.
Oh, it's fucking nuts.
So what's going on with me, Lee, you asked?
Yeah, if you're not clogging the toilet, what the fuck are you doing?
Not a fucking whole lot, but
Isn't that nice? I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah, I did go to Ollie's the other day, and they seem to have a refresh of their action figure section, and they were lousy with tracksuit mafias. And
Hell yeah.
and I knew Lee wanted some. I didn't realize Mahoney was looking for some too, and I fucking walked out of there with 6 tracksuit mafia figures, $9.99, 25% off. Fucking amazing. So
That is
Love it.
awesome.
wasn't the only thing we walked out with. Mary also got an Agatha figure, which looks amazing. She's got it set up in her
You know,
office.
it really
It's
does.
beautiful.
Like, it looks better than the promo pictures do.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Well, those promo pictures all feel like 3D renders, and you never, because it's all on the box,
Yeah.
you never really get to see the figure until it's open. And then I got the Talos figure from the Marvels that is basically just, Ben Mendelsohn with a green scroll head, which I've always wanted to see if I could switch the head with the assistant manager Krennic from Star Wars that Mahoney got me. That was like $3 on sale, I think. Because that's an old figure. They're not really using the face printing technology on that. Then I bust open Talos, the Ben Mendelsohn figure, and the fucking head is attached to the neck. And then the Krennic figure, it's just it's a ball and socket at the top instead of head connected to the neck. So I couldn't be able to just flip-flop them. I don't even know if that Black Series figure, the head will pop off. I was pulling pretty hard. I guess I should have to heat it up
Maybe
if I really wanted to. But like,
And also, I feel like the Talos head would probably be about 15% too big. Just wouldn't look quite
Possibly.
right.
possibly he's definitely taller in this picture. Looking up close at the sculpts of the faces look almost identical. I think it's just the upgraded paint technology, the face printing. It's fucking amazing. Like, I've got both of them sitting on my desk right here, and I literally have a little tiny Ben Mendelsohn staring up at me. Little office casual assistant manager Krennic just looking straight at me. It's wild stuff.
oh,
Some
I
of them
didn't even-
do look really, really good.
like, I take it this means that this is the same actor?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, first you were like, yeah, I got Talos, and I'm going to put his head on Director Krennic, and I was like, you're all right, man. You do you, but I got his head on
Fucking
there.
Scroll Imperial.
Sure.
There should be a Scroll Imperial.
It's fucking awesome. But some of the face sculpts are getting nuts, dude. Like the Hugh Jackman, like the Wolverine from the new Deadpool line,
Yeah.
looks so good. Like, it looks crazy good.
Yeah, I held one and I didn't get it, and now I'm regretting it because I never saw it again.
Yeah, those are wicked hard to find.
It's so funny though, but you look at my picture and it's like, wow, that is a really nice action figure of some dude in jeans and a jacket. No wonder
right.
there's a shitload at fucking Ollie's.
Yeah.
Exactly. Farmer's market dad.
You know, I might need that tallow. That's a good generic fucking dude. That's a prop right there.
He is
Yeah,
a
go look for
real
one.
generic dude, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know how long that sale goes for, because shit, $7.50 a pop, you can't beat that.
Yeah. Yeah, and even for $7.50, I'm willing to take the loss on not being able to switch the heads out, because now I got two.
I went to our Ollie's and I did find a couple more tracksuits. So I got them, and then I bought the fucking Marvel Boy, and I forgot that I got him on eBay last month.
Oh. God, how many tracksuit mafias do you have?
With the ones that the ones you send me, I'll have 7. Yeah, I'll have 7. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, those guys are gonna get
That's
so
awesome.
fucked up
Fucking
by the bat.
Oh yeah.
Thugs.
Oh yeah. Daredevil's gonna beat the shit out of all those guys. It's gonna be great.
We have somewhere around 7 to 10 foot soldiers, and it is precisely the right number of thugs to have.
Oh, that's amazing. Like,
I got because I don't know why, but they must have like made 1 million of them. I don't know, but like the Lightning Collection, hogs, like the foot soldiers from Power Rangers Zeo, I got a bunch of those for like $5 or something like that, next to nothing. So I got like 4 or 5 of those, and it's the first time I've ever had like, you know, a group because even when I was a kid, I had like a foot soldier.
Exactly.
I had a putty patroller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
But man, having a bunch of them to like swarm a good guy is pretty cool.
like, why do I have one fucking stormtrooper?
Right, exactly. You know,
Seriously. When I went, one of the things Will wanted for Christmas this year, I bought in like friggin' June. He was like, "We don't have any good Star Wars toys. Like, why don't we have any good Star Wars toys?" And I was like, "All right." And I went to buy him a Stormtrooper, and it was $25 for one Stormtrooper or $40 for 4 Stormtroopers. And I was like, "Well, that's a no-brainer." That's
yeah,
a
right,
no-brainer.
yeah,
Of course I
exactly.
want 4 for 40 instead of 1 for 25. Like, hell yeah, I want 4 Stormtroopers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why like I wish like hell they would have done more stuff like that. Because you remember, I don't think it might have been like the early days of Hasbro Pulse, or maybe not even, but they were like, yeah, you know, like shield agents and Hydra Troopers for $15. You know what I mean? They're gonna have
I remember that,
real basic, they're gonna small boxes, whatever,
Yeah.
just like, you know, they're gonna be just cheaper, generic. I'm like, fucking yeah, dude. Yeah, all the time. You should always have those available, you know? Like you should always be able to go buy a bunch of stormtroopers for cheap, or AIM troopers, or fucking always.
There should be a listing on Amazon that's like, do you want 1, 3, 5, 10,
right.
20?
Yeah, exactly. Because but every once in a while you will see these like fucking lunatics, man. Like there was this one dude I saw, it was years ago, and he had something like, 300 clone troopers or some shit like that, all decked out in different battalions and whatnot. And it's like, oh, that is a real specific kind of autism, but it still looks cool.
Yeah. You can't just have one stormtrooper. That's just a guy on his way to work.
What makes the tracksuits so good? The tracksuits are so good because one, it already comes with they come with 3 heads. One of them is just like a fucking like ski mask, right? So you can just have like a legion of dudes in ski masks. But since they pop off easy, basically any modern Marvel Legends head will fit on it. And you can probably fit like some Lightning collections on there too, most likely. But at the very least, you can toss a fucking Peter Parker head on there or something, and suddenly it's another dude. You know what I mean? Like, so
you got plenty of unmasked heads just laying around.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's neat, and even the hand pegs are very similar. So like I popped in, I don't know, I just had some random open hand that I wanted to see if it would work, and they work. And like the pistol holding hands that the hood came with, they work. So you can, if you're like me and you've got a bag full of parts and shit, like they're really, really, cross compatible. And also I think they come with a machete, and a baseball bat, and a crowbar, and a golf club.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Molotov cocktail.
So many good,
Hell
so
yeah.
many good accessories.
Well, they're on
Yeah,
the way,
I mean-
boys.
But like,
I'm so
fuck, man.
excited.
Honestly, they're probably each worth a 25, but they're definitely worth 750. You know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is crazy because I don't know if you know this or not, but the more popular something gets, the shittier it becomes, and the less stuff comes with it.
Right.
Fucking nuts.
Why I love anything.
Yeah, so for context, that was super inside baseball and stupid. Nobody but them has ever heard the story. But I saw some lunatic on the internet last night going on about the new Street Fighter figures, which I got real sad in the hospital and ordered a bunch of them, so they're waiting for me when I got home. That was kind of nice. And they're so good. Those Street Fighter figures are fucking astounding. Like, they're so good. But there was this lunatic that was like, "Yeah, those fucking Street Fighter figures are really good." It's like, but I'm not gonna bother with it because, you know, it just as it gets more popular, as anything gets more popular, you know, like it's gonna be less paint and less articulation and less stuff, just like all action figure lines. So they just come with less and less stuff. And I'm reading that and I'm like, did you not see all the shit that's coming with the random ass Spider-Man Unlimited figure next year? You fucking lunatic. But it's not. But like, yeah, so they're really cool now. But you know, as they get more popular, like they're gonna get, you know, shittier. And so by the time the last ones come out, they're not gonna be good, and they won't look good next to the old ones, which are gonna be good. So it's just not. It's gonna be bad. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like,
I'm telling you, the coworker that he has a crush on hard launched her boyfriend on Instagram, and he lost his mind.
Man,
it's fucking crazy.
that would devastate me if I was in my 20s. I'm glad I
Yeah,
missed
you'd
that
be
era
out-
of
you'd be out
hard launching your
blogging about
boyfriend on Instagram.
Street Fighter toys.
Just giving the weirdest, saddest takes on things not worth the mental gymnastics you're trying to do. Oh, fucking nuts. Well, always happy to hear about a good toy hunt, Nice. It's fucking rad. Good for you.
And everybody got to go home with something.
Yeah.
Got
God
some
bless us.
Got some
everyone.
goons from my boys, got a witch from my girl, and got a fucking Ben Mendelsohn for my Ben Mendelsohn
Oh,
collection.
Yeah.
Love it. That's so perfect. What a day. That's a great day.
I realize why his head is connected to his neck. It's because he also
There's a
comes
song
with
about
the
that.
He's fucking kinky.
well, because the Talos head, the scroll head, has a green neck.
Oh,
So
okay, that does make
it's
sense.
to
When you said that,
replace-
and I'm like, how
yeah.
the hell do the head swap gimmick work? But yeah, you would have to swap the neck as well. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Yep, didn't think about that until I had it in hand. If you're listening at home and you know of any other Ben Mendelsohn action figures that I'm forgetting about, let me know. And I'm not gonna get the Hot Toys assistant manager Krennic. I'm sorry, that is too expensive.
But what if it's still
Is it now?
sealed in
I
the
wonder
crate?
if it's not anymore.
Let's see. And you know what? It's so funny. This whole me buying a Talos so that I could switch the heads is this motherfucker's gonna be in Andor season 2, so you know they're gonna re-release him with the new technology.
Oh, is
Yeah,
he?
probably.
Yeah. All right.
Andor was pretty good.
Andor's amazing.
And it leads up to one of fucking. You're gonna love Rogue One so hard after this.
I haven't seen Andor yet. How's Skeleton Crew? Anybody seen Skeleton Crew?
Oh, dude, Space Gooners.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I told Cher. I had no idea what the show was. We didn't watch any trailers, so we kind of went into it. All I knew is Jude Law was in it.
Yes,
But it is like Space
And that
Goonies,
was
right?
from-
It
Like
is.
straight up,
Okay.
like
it is. It's
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
Not bad.
Space Goonies, Stranger Things.
And
Yes.
did I see
Yeah.
there's a fucking Wookiee Jedi? I thought I
that
saw a
was
Wookiee Jedi figure.
Acolyte.
That was
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was Acolyte.
Right.
Bro, the fucking Wookiee Jedi in Acolyte is amazing. Kalnaka.
Yeah, he gets down.
He's got like the samurai kind of shaved head with the top knot, but then he
That's
also has like tattoos on the shaved part of his head.
I didn't notice the tattoos. I
Yeah,
just thought
he's got
it was
like
hair.
they're either like tattoos or it's like the Batista Drax tattoos, kind of the raised shit.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on all
No,
the
he was pretty cool. He was pretty cool.
Lee.
I
So the
Are
main
they gonna
characters.
cancel this show?
What this Space Schooners?
Yeah, are they gonna cancel it? What's going
Who
on?
knows? Who cares? Let's watch it and enjoy it. And if they make another season, looks like Hot Toys Director Krennic figure goes for $555 on eBay right now.
Fuck.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude, for $555, he should come to my house and have dinner with me.
So Space
Yeah.
Schooners.
Yeah, they
Skeleton
better come
Crew.
with a fucking periscope or whatever the fuck it is.
It literally takes place in a Star Wars suburb, and there is a scene of one of the main characters playing with what you have to assume are Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi action figures.
Yes. Yeah. I
Okay.
looked to share. I was like, oh shit. Star Wars figures are canon in Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucking great.
it's essentially like it's very much in like the ET scene where he's playing with action figures, kind of.
I like it. Yeah, that's a hell of a pitch. I'm into that. It seems like fun.
Oh, and
See, I haven't seen all of it, right? I haven't seen all of it, but I really genuinely like what they're doing with Star Wars on Disney Plus. I think it's very cool. Like, even having not seen it all, like I feel like they're doing different stuff.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like they're not treading the same water. Like they're taking chances. Like, yeah, sure, you got yourself an Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and that's gonna, tickle a very specific piece of nostalgia. But then you got shit like fucking the Acolyte,
Yeah.
or they do the fucking Bad Batch, and then
Yeah.
I think it's really, really smart what they're doing.
I've liked
I
all
think
of it.
they should have continued Acolyte.
Yeah.
Tell everyone to fuck off.
Acolyte
do what
will
you planned on
continue.
doing.
They'll do it in animation or in books.
Yeah,
or
those characters will
comic
probably
books,
they'll show up again,
or
for
they'll
sure,
do
yeah.
another movie in 5 years or something. It'll be back. There's enough
Because
people that
Homeboy
care
was
about it.
badass.
Yes, Homeboy was badass.
He
Jason Mendoza.
He deserves another fight scene.
Yep, I agree.
My
So
favorite moment in Acolyte is as I was watching it, and I got to the episode where they revealed the bad guy, and I said, "Oh, I just figured out who the bad guy is." And Mary was like, "Who?" And I told her, and she was like, "Yep, you're right, except that the person that you think that actor is not that actor. You are face blind yet again. You are confused." I was like, oh shit. And then the guy I thought was the bad guy immediately died on screen. Like, they immediately killed him. Weird. She's like, I don't know how you managed to get the right answer with all the wrong inputs, but congratulations, you did it.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Overall, I've loved all the Disney Plus Star Wars shit, but I'm also a simp for Star Wars.
That's the thing, though. I feel like you don't have to be. I think they're doing it really smart, but you don't have to be a simp for Star Wars.
Yeah, and
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
have to
Like,
watch all of it.
Yeah, that's something I really like that. I think that it's super smart to if you don't want to fucking watch Skeleton Crew, I can guarantee you it's not going to impede your enjoyment of the next fucking movie. You might want to watch The Mandalorian before you watch the next movie, seeing as how that's going to be the next movie. But other than that, I think it's very clever. I like
the
it.
eras work out to where Space Schooners might show up in the Grogu movie.
I like that. That's cool. But if they do, Filoni's smart enough that it won't matter if you don't know who they are. You know what I mean? I think it's in good hands right now.
Yeah. I just pulled out my
into a
Boba
false
Fett riding a Rancor ornament today.
Ah, we put that up.
Hell yeah. Who'd have thunk it? In the year 2024, I'd have a Rancor with Boba Fett riding on top.
What a time to be alive.
Any
Love it.
criticism of Book of Boba Fett, I don't want to fucking hear it. He rode a
Nah,
Rancor.
fucking- Yeah. And Danny Trejo played a Rancor keeper. Fuck out of here. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Literal perfection.
Danny
okay?
Trejo as Rancor Keeper better be in the Mandalorian movie.
Hell yeah.
Eating space tacos. Not space texting.
Definitely not space texting.
I'm doing my favorite pastime, scrolling through the various sites, looking for what toys are on sale.
Yeah.
And this is a sponsored Amazon item for what looks like the Venom Classics that just came out, like this year or last year, maybe, which is super hard to find and usually pretty expensive. And it's only $21, which is a great price, except it's not the toy, it's a poster of a picture of the toy.
Oof.
Oh, you fucking
What
freak.
the? Oh my
That's
Like,
god!
can you imagine? You think you bought a Venom toy and you got a poster of a picture of it?
Wasn't there an issue with all of those Marvel cover variants that looked like action figures? People were buying them off of eBay and thinking that they were supposed to be action figures, but they were just comic books.
That
You know,
sounds
I
totally
could
reasonable.
definitely see that being a thing because some of them look very realistic. Fucking wild. What you got going on, Jose?
Gotten a little bit of the Christmas spirit. Me and the lady
Yeah.
put the tree up. That was pretty cool. We
Lovely
as well
tree.
did the skeleton cruise.
Nice.
It's a fun watch. It's a
Yeah,
fun watch.
new episode
We're
tonight,
binging
so
this.
it would be the third episode.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. What, Wednesdays?
Well, they premiered it on Monday, but I guess new episodes are Tuesdays.
Okay. Nice. Very nice.
Do a little
other
skeleton
than
crew
that-
and do a little popcast.
Just been not much going on, man. Unpacking, getting settled, figuring out the house.
The best thing about having a house is you don't have to do anything else besides have a house.
True.
Yeah, it'll just keep you busy every minute.
Yeah.
You can be as busy as you want.
There's that meme like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm staying at home and enjoying
Yeah.
my mortgage.
Right.
And
I'm
you
gonna-
gotta make well, I gotta make a where we have the litter box, the fucking goddamn cat jumps out and gets litter everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I got
Yeah.
all this fake grass from the other thing I built her, so grab some scraps from the chop and gonna
Yeah,
use
fuck it.
that. Gonna build like a little, hopefully a like a litter catcher to put underneath.
Yeah,
And you
it
know,
is
let the
remarkable
grass.
how they spray that shit.
Oh,
I
it's
feel like
fucking everywhere.
it's just the cost of doing business. You got a fucking cat. Guess what? You got cat litter all over your house. Like it's just part of it. That's why no one should do it.
So one thing that I noticed when we got the two new cats, we tried to get that litter that's like lighter than normal litter, and I was like, "This is amazing! Like, look how light this is!" And they were flinging that shit everywhere.
Yeah, no, you want the heavy
I was
litter.
like,
You want to fucking
you know
work
what?
for it.
Heavy
Yeah.
litter all the way. Like,
Yeah. Actually, let me put just a bunch of fucking rocks in here.
yeah.
Good luck kicking that around, cat.
I was like, how did they get it this high on the walls? And then I was like, no, this is not worth it. I don't really care if it's a little bit heavier.
Nonsense.
I got that, and then Trying to got a fire pit. Went to put it together tonight, and I bought one too fucking short.
Too
So,
short.
Oh.
Scratch that.
How is it
Yeah.
short?
I was paying more attention to not getting one that was too not open enough, not round enough,
Mm-hmm.
not big enough, and I wasn't paying attention to the height. So it's like half the size we actually really want it to be. A little disappointed.
Send that
in that.
motherfucker back to Amazon.
Yup.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Oh, it's coming. Straight to Amazon. But luckily, we can set it as a return to Kohl's.
Yes.
So she can just
Damn. Dropping her name and her employer tonight. Wild.
oh shit.
She's gonna
Fucking
come in.
slipping
And
in my old age.
he's gonna hit you with one of those soaked rags, put you to sleep.
Good thing she has no internet footprint, or she'd be getting password reset requests tonight.
Oh yeah, no shit. She has no idea the struggles of any of that. It's like I'm out.
He's
I'm
the
good,
smartest of
which
all
is
of us
fine.
then.
Yeah.
Truly.
They're talking about banning TikTok, and I'm like, maybe I just stop with social media. Maybe I just have Messenger.
Right.
Like,
I almost want to get rid of Messenger for something else. Like, do we all want to text each other again?
Oh,
Messenger
shit.
sucks. So whatever we want to use is in place. It's fine with me.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing I use Messenger for is it's easier to share links. That's about it.
And
None
they
of your
fucking
links work, buddy.
they
I
fucking
can put
broke
Well,
that.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing is, like, it's easier to share links. I can't get a single link you send to open because every time it either won't go anywhere or it brings me to a login screen for an app I'm already logged into. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay. I take that back then.
Jose, you saw a hawk today?
Oh, yeah. So me and the lady, no names, we're outside and we're hearing like this straight scratching. It's like, Jesus, what the fuck is it? Turn around. It's a goddamn hawk doing spins on my car.
Oh, wow.
Just fucking scratching my goddamn hood up.
Beautiful.
So I was all like, caca! Caca!
You became a falconer.
Yeah. Yeah, it flew off.
She yelling at it, hoping it doesn't claw your eyeballs out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the other thing. It was like, be cool, dude. Like, I'm not coming at you, but you got to get off my fucking car, homie.
Yeah.
You're fucking my shit up, man.
Go scratch up somebody else's car, bro. At least
You're
it's on the
fucking my
roof. You
shit
can't
up
really
pretty
see it.
good. Yes, but it was like, what is that sound? Oh, that's a bird fucking my car up.
That's unreal. And then, like, who
That
do you,
is-
like, you call insurance, and they're like, yeah, a hawk fucked it up. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like,
I,
"No,
you
got
know,
pictures,
just-
bro.
Come out, there was a hawk doing donuts on my car.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you son of a bitch.
I'm
Other
still
than that,
looking
I
at the...
downloaded that new Indiana Jones game that's supposed to be the shit.
Oh my
That's
god,
on
my
Game Pass,
TV
so.
was pushing that to me the other day. I turn on my
We'll
TV and it's
report
like,
back
hey,
later.
you want to get this Indiana Jones game? I'm like, Jesus Christ, TV, you're a TV.
Yeah. They're
Right.
like, yeah, but I know you like nerd shit, nerd. You want this or not?
No.
What game is this? Silence about this?
I already got Indiana Jones in Fortnite.
Da, 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 da. But it's supposed to be pretty good. I'll report back.
what was it? There was some other video game that came out recently that I thought you were going to mention. Oh, the Marvel Rivals. I thought you were going to bring that up.
I have not played that yet.
So, I was just talking to Goat about that today. He said that like people are saying that it's fun to play, but that the Chinese propaganda is through the fucking roof in this game.
Oh, wow. What?
Because
What's
Yeah,
that
'cause-
even mean?
it's developed by a Chinese developer. It's a free Chinese game. So they created a bunch of Chinese characters that are awesome. The most awesomely overpowered character in the game is Iron Fist, who is now Chinese and also Swordmaster. And he's practically like, he's a melee fighter, but will like rocket into the sky to punch shit. And hands down, the worst playable character in the game by far apparently is Captain America.
That's funny.
It is. I don't know how true that is, but I hope it's true because it's hilarious. Objectively, I hope it's true. Pretty fucking wild.
That
I've seen
is
on
fun.
Twitter people are not fans of Jeff the Land Shark because he's apparently very overpowered or something.
That's
Yeah, he's overpowered in fucking Snap too.
I've seen nothing but Jeff the Land Shark being the most overpowered character to exist.
Yeah.
That's funny. He's a badass in the
And
fucking Marvel Snap
Jeff.
game too.
He is Jeff.
He is Jeff.
he was, and then they locked down that. What they changed fucking home? I don't know. That fucking Galactica, she fucking balls, dude.
Yeah.
Just flinging power all over everybody. You get 3. You get 3.
Games are fun, y'all.
Yeah. I think I got The Office in an order that is workable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
So
Keep talking
that's
dirty.
kind of cool. I don't have it in the ultimate form because I think I want to hang like the TV on the wall and shit. But I think I'm in a workable state. I got the
But then you
fucking
just gotta
shelves
respect
back
it
out.
for the ever evolving beauty that it is.
Oh. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, man. There's so much shit going on. It's about to go down.
Hey, look at it this way. Look on the bright side. You're not a CEO.
That's
No.
true.
Nope, and nope. I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from that. I'm good on that. I don't know.
New way to unalive yourself. Become very successful and strive for the position of CEO, no matter what the company is, and then just hope and pray.
Okay.
And just be generally not cool in that responsibility. Oh, Christ.
Yeah, because like the Costco guy is safe. The Arizona iced tea guy is safe.
I don't know how safe the Costco guys are. Oh, the Costco CEO.
No, the Costco CEO. The Costco guys, I would like to think, will not be assassinated by a CEO assassin.
Oh my god. What if the CEOs start striking back and they start going around and hitting?
What do you mean
making hits?
start
They take out the
striking
Costco
back?
guys.
CEOs
Yeah, really,
have the
they
biggest
started
body
this.
count of anybody.
You started this, man.
Yeah. What was it? It was it's always France that does the awesome protests.
The French do not fuck
Yeah.
around, man.
Was it the French recently that at a labor protest they fucking literally built a brick wall across the road?
Yeah, I think I
That's-
remember that. They're also
that's
the ones that
fucking
are always out there just topless. They'll be like, oh, it's a protest and we're all naked. It's like, oh, all right, have at it.
Yeah, fucking get after it. Way to raise awareness. Awareness is what you turn my
Raise
penis.
them tops. Raise them thoughts.
Did you just come up with that like right now?
Yeah.
Fucking smart. Fucking, you're really good at this.
Put
shit,
it on
man.
a shirt
That's right.
by the podcast. Your cause is now our cause.
Okay, hold on. Fuck, marry, kill CEO edition.
Oh no.
Just all
Kill,
the answers
kill,
are kills.
kill.
No one gets married or fucked.
What you got going on, Mahoney?
What do I have going on? So last week, December 4th, I was hanging out with my buddy Luigi, bringing sandwiches to the poor in Kentucky
Yep.
between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. So if anybody asks, that's what I was doing last December 4th.
Well, that's why you weren't on the show. You're on the way to
Yeah,
Kentucky.
that's why I wasn't on the show, and that's why Luigi was in Kentucky between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. December 4th.
I'm unsure how many of us have seen this or if it's even true, but apparently Mangione, Luigi's last name, translated is mansion. My man's name is Luigi Mansion. His middle name is S. Luigi S. Mansion.
Unreal.
Oh. Wow. Really pulling for that guy, not gonna lie.
Apparently his defense attorney was on CNN saying that he's fielded multiple calls for people that want to pay for his legal defense.
Unreal.
I would be real suspicious about that because that sounds like some real CEO shit.
Yeah, that sounds like a trap.
He's apparently from like one of the richest families in Maryland. Like,
Cool.
Oh yeah, no, he's yeah.
yeah. Whole thing fucking wild.
It is nuts. But it's also, I mean, it's very telling when like, you know, it's on video. Like, guys, fucking on video, homeboy goes down. Like, but there wasn't a single person, nobody. Like, I don't think it matters what your political leanings are, right? Like, there wasn't a single person that was like, but why?
Yeah. Seriously.
Except
Everybody
for
was like, "Oh,
other
yeah, okay,
CEOs.
Like,
or,
whether you agree with it or not, everyone was like, well, this is definitely why this guy got murdered.
yeah, the
Mhm.
only
You know,
the
like-
only people that are sad are other CEOs and people who are friends with CEOs.
But even then,
Yeah.
none of them are like, I don't understand why. Like, but we all know why. Like, everyone knows why.
No, they keep saying senseless. Senseless, cold-blooded murder.
I mean, cold-blooded,
They're
sure, maybe.
using. They had. There was one headline today that was like, CEO assassins violent outburst on his way into court. And I
Mhm.
watched the video of it, and they're bringing him into court, and he's like, "This is an insult to everyone's intelligence. No one believes that I did this."
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't really count as a violent outburst. Like,
They're spinning it real
calmly
hard.
stating a fact. Yeah.
All these news organizations, guess what they all have in common? They all got CEOs.
And then the fucking one I sent you all the picture of where they were like, Luigi Mangione. Friends report that he played an assassin video game. And I'm like, oh, what game is this? Like, is this Assassin's Creed? Like, is this Metal Gear Solid? Is this Grand Theft Auto? Like, what game are we going to try to blame this on? And it was fucking Among Us. Like, okay, a game for children.
It's funny though because he was kind of dressed up like an Among Us.
He was kind of
He
dressed
just
up
needed
like
the
an Among Us.
goggles.
And really, when you get
Yeah,
down
the
to it, like,
background
Among Us
New
is
York.
less an assassin game and more a snitching game, really, when you really kind of get
Yeah,
down
really.
to
I
it.
was like, did he play Clue? Because there's murders in Clue. Nightmare murder games play.
Fucking Clue.
Insanity.
There's all kinds of conspiracy theories now that wasn't his real manifesto and that was
Yep.
planted and that the authorities used some kind of civil rights stomping technology to find him. Like, it wasn't a real tip. Like, they were using some Patriot Act era backdoor shit to find him. And then
No.
the person that allegedly sent in the tip probably ain't gonna get the reward because they didn't do it correctly.
Called it in wrong.
Yeah.
They're just
Fuck
supposed
that
to
guy.
call crime busters.
Oh, yeah,
but
fuck
they
that
called
guy for sure.
911. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you choke on it.
Lee, you will be surprised to learn that it was not a guy. It was a like 50-something-year-old white woman who worked at that McDonald's.
White women continue to ruin this country.
Ruining everything.
You know,
Best tweet I
Come on.
saw about all this was I saw today one that said, "We will finally learn if Italians are in fact white." Amazing.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Right.
good.
I find it so hard to believe. So he rolls up. So there's no pic in the actual shot of the assassination. There's no shot of his face that I
Right.
recall.
Right.
He rolls up, does the deed, apparently gets on a bike and disappears into the ether.
Yep.
Then
Central
they're
Park.
like, "Oh, here's a picture of a dude in a jacket that looks like that jacket, and he takes his mask down to flirt with a barista."
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, the internet was like, "Doesn't even look like the same fucking backpack or jacket.
Or
Like, what are we
dude.
doing here?" And then the cops were like, "Oh, we found this dude. He looks like the guy that took his mask down to flirt with the barista." And everybody was like, "But we already didn't even think that was the same guy as the assassin." Which also, for days, they were like, "This was a professional hit. This man was a trained, experienced assassin. The weapon that was used, the tactics that were used, all the things that were used. This is a trained, experienced assassin." And then they were like, "We caught him. He's a 26-year-old recent college grad." Like, wait a minute.
We
That's not
caught
a
this
trained-
professional assassin because
like,
he was
that's not a
because he took his
professional
face
assassin.
mask down to flirt with the barista like a
Yeah.
true professional.
He was training his assassination techniques in Among Us. So that's how we know it was him. And then, so they had found the backpack in Central Park like a couple days ago, right? And they find the backpack and they're like, "Backpack was full of Monopoly money." It was fucking weird. We don't get what it means. Then they find the kid in Pennsylvania. They arrest him. And this criminal mastermind, who is a professional trained assassin apparently, who disappeared and evaded the police for 5 days, gets caught in Pennsylvania with all of the evidence on his person.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so you want me to not believe that none of that evidence was in that backpack? It just all happened to be on this kid in Pennsylvania. Like, you didn't just have this evidence and be waiting for a suspect?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not sure I can believe that.
That is real weird. Like, initially when the story came out that he still had the gun on him, he had all the fake IDs, the one that matched the hostel, and it's like, okay, so he expected to be found at some point, didn't want any question whether or not it was him or not, all because he wanted this manifesto released.
Right.
And
But
now
then they catch him, and he's like, "I'm not the guy." And I'm
He
like, well,
said
that
that?
doesn't fit. Yeah. He's been saying he's not the guy all along.
Oh, I have not
So if
seen
he-
that.
If he's not the guy, then it doesn't make any sense, because the only thing that makes sense to be wandering around with all the evidence on yourself is that you want to be caught so that your message can be released to the public. None of that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't.
The only thing that makes any sense is they had a backpack full of evidence, and they just waited till they found a dude who looked like the guy who flirted with a cashier. Maybe he is the guy who flirted with the cashier. I don't know. I don't know the happenings of Luigi after I stopped handing sandwiches out with them to the homeless. But like, it sounds to me like the most reasonable situation is they had a bunch of evidence and they were just looking for somebody who looked like this dude, and then they were like, "There we go," and they probably freaked the fuck out when they were like, "Oh shit, he's a rich kid. Now what?" You know?
Look, it was bad enough when we had to break it down and be like, "Oh God, he's white. No, yeah, he's
Yeah.
rich too. Oh Jesus."
Yeah, they were like, "Great."
Reminds me of there was an old South Park episode where Michael Jackson moves to South Park under the assumed name of Jefferson, and they're like,
Yeah.
and the cops are like, "This new rich black guy moved in. They're gonna plant some evidence on him," but then they see him like, "Oh God, he's white." They throw up. Plant evidence on a white guy. Fucking nonsense.
That's
There was a TikTok that was like, maybe we should treat this assassin like we treated like Brock Turner or any of these college like rapist kids. Where it's like, I mean, he's such a promising young man.
Mm-hmm.
He had one indiscretion in New York where he murdered the CEO. He's never given any indication that he would do that again. Like, we can't ruin his future. Look at him, he's so kind.
That's fucking that. Ooh, forgot about that piece of shit. Forgot all about that fucking guy.
Yeah, and
Or fucking wasn't it Rittenhouse who went hunting humans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
The dude that choked that homeless guy out on the subway just got acquitted, and he's being hailed as a hero by all the right-wing lunatics.
Yeah, saved people on the subway
by murdering at somebody.
Yep.
Well, as we discussed, you guys, the horrors are unrelenting.
They are unrelenting.
But, you know, sometimes the horrors reach the correct people.
That's true. That's true. Like, you know, even a broken clock's right twice a day, you know? Like, so every once in a while the horror gets it right.
I only regret that this dude, if this is actually him, I regret that he is actually hot, because I feel like his actions would have made him hot and would have inspired a bunch of other not hot possible assassins. But now if you're just some ugly dipshit sitting at home, you're like, okay, well, they're not going to treat me like this fucking hot guy with the 8-pack.
Yeah, you're right. It would be more inspirational if you were ugly.
Yeah, I agree. Great point.
It'd be very interesting to see how the next few weeks play out.
Few weeks. This is like all next year.
Yeah, probably.
Hey,
buckle up.
You know who needs to be real careful? Whoever's CEO of the Trump organization.
Oh my God.
They already shot at him twice. That was one of my favorite things during all that stuff, was like they pulled like the head of the Secret Service into, like, after the second guy tried to shoot him at a golf course, they pulled the head of the Secret Service into like the congressional hearing, and this guy was like, "Look, I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, look, could we done better? Sure, but we've never, in our experience, had a more shootable president." Okay? Yeah, his exclamation was like, "Look, we're really trying, but look at what we're working with."
Back to my point of, I wish he was ugly. I wish the shooter was ugly. Imagine Thomas Crooks succeeded and blew up Donald Trump's head. He would have been a hero, a folk hero. And
he'd be like a god in the fucking incel.
He's
boards.
a greasy little dork, but he would have been a folk hero. He didn't.
They would have canonized him on fucking 4chan.
Instead, he got canonized as a fucking incel who had to masturbate before he went and missed shooting the president.
Maybe they would have found a better picture of him if they were trying to frame him as a hero. Maybe there is no better picture of him. Who knows?
Yeah, what if that's the best one, bud?
Yeah.
Some lone wolf sitting at home, polishing their gun, making their plans, sees the news and sees the shirtless photo that all the news outlets are sharing of Luigi, and they're like, "Oh God, I guess I got to do some sit-ups."
Lee, you mentioned the Secret Service head testifying at the hearing or whatever. Did you see the clip today of the dude who runs the post office, DeJoy?
That
So
dipshit.
No.
He's in Congress getting grilled right now for, you know how we expect the post office to be like the only government service that turns a profit? You know,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
no other government service has to turn a profit, but for some reason the post office does.
Yeah.
Not to put aside that this DeJoy guy is a piece of shit. Like, he's a piece of shit. But also, the post office doesn't need to be UPS. It's not UPS. It's
Right.
fucking
We already have a
utility.
UPS.
Like,
There's the post office.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
right. Like, it's not meant to make a profit. We don't care if it makes a profit. So he's sitting there. Congress is grilling him, and he put his hands over his ears and said, "You want to go listen to that?" That's the stage we've reached. Where grown 50-something-year-old men are having a bitching fight, and then one of them is just like, la, 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 I can't hear you. Just
It's-
puts
What
his hands
the
over
fuck?
his ears.
Even better to think about that he was a Trump era appointee, and
Yeah.
we knew he was terrible
Yeah.
then, and somehow he's lasted an entire 4 years of a Biden presidency,
Yep.
and we're still busting his balls.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember when that fucking guy, like you imagine. I always imagine that like the fucking postmaster general is just some nerd who likes the mail,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
Trump appoints this dickhead to like destroy the post office.
Right.
And he shows up and he's like, a season 1 Batman villain, just a fucking cartoon bad guy in a suit. Like, oh Jesus, this is the guy. Ugh. I did not know that he still had that gig. Seems like a really gross oversight.
Yeah,
Still has it.
almost like
Now he's
the two parties are very similar in a lot of ways. It's interesting.
yeah, really.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Anything else this land this fucking bird? We good? I feel like this is a
Let's land
lovely
it.
time.
Doing pretty
Great
good.
fucking
Landed bird
show.
right on the fucking hood of Jose's car.
We miss you, Kelly. We will talk to you sometime soon. I hope. I'm sure.
Yes.
Maybe it'll
Hang
be
in
a
there,
Christmas
buddy.
miracle.
The horrors are unrelenting, but your horrors will end soon enough.
Because frankly, you've had enough, bud. You've had enough. You did your fucking time.
Sounded like a threat.
Your horrors will end, or else.
So,
We don't
Can
have the
we
eagle
go?
noise in our sound bird. All we have is
that fucking hawk. Big fucking hawk.
Aw, miss you, Kelly.
Classic.
So, can we go 3 for 3? Fucking find out next week.
I mean,
10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central.
no pressure.
YouTube.com/panelsonpages. For Jose Guzman, Jason Nyes, and our good buddy Mahoney, I'm the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll see you guys next week. Night, love you, bye-bye.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
Fucking Google something.
Demonetize this.
Holy shit.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
I didn't want to say it.
Demonetize this.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Demonetize this.
You fucking
Well, bitch.
Demonetize this.
Why you keep bugging us, you two?
Demonetize this.
you fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.